Alright, today we're going to show you the conclusion to Roger Rose's idle circuit issue that we corrected. What we're going to do is fire this thing up. You can see how much the idle stabilized on this thing. You've seen in the previous videos when I showed you that the idle was unstable, bouncing all over, oil pressure bouncing around, and the engine was kind of erratic. So now what we did is we modified the idle circuits in the carburetor, so now the idle mixture screws actually make a difference when we adjust on them. A lot of guys will think that's because it has a vacuum leak or because the camshaft's so big, and even with giant camshafts they shouldn't be erratic. It should have a nice even tone and beat to it. So we're going to fire this thing up. We do have it warmed up already a little bit, so we'll let it run for just a second or two and I'll show you what's going on here. Go ahead and fire that thing up, Brandon. Alright, now if you notice, the idle has smoothed out. It's not bouncing all around. Oil pressure's not bouncing all around. Our engine temperature is about 160 degrees. So fixing the idle circuit on this carburetor, not only did it make the engine idle smoother and respond better, it cleaned up the smell too. Whenever it's not tuned properly, the odor from the exhaust will let you know that it's not happy. But if you notice, look how smooth them mufflers are. This cam's 236, 242 at 50, is that right? It's got a 112 lobe separation, so that does help smooth the idle out a little bit. But Roger Rose wants to put AC on this thing, so we want a fairly smooth idle, don't want it to be super crazy. But a lot of guys consider this camshaft big. I see them on YouTube all the time saying, man, listen to the cam, it's 236, 242, this thing's a beast. Well, you guys listen to this thing and you tell me, what's it sound like? I mean, it's got a nice idle to it, but it's not jumping all over the place. It's not acting stupid. Idle smooth, the engine runs smooth. Well, once I'll have Brandon shut this thing off. Go ahead and turn it off, Brandon, so we can show them how it starts up. Now, whenever the carburetor idle circuit's set up properly and everything's tuned right, you should be able to reach inside the window of your car, turn the key, and the thing fire right up. Go ahead, Brandon. That's how an engine should start. Alright, there you go. That's what it takes to make the engine run properly.